the pigeon farm, farmers are busy tending to the flock, from providing food and cleaning the coops to breeding. With a smooth workflow, they ensure the pigeons are healthy. Now let's follow the process of raising and processing millions of pigeons together and meet the standards for sale after 25 days of rearing. And more than 175 breeds of domesticated pigeons worldwide. Currently, it is recorded that there are over 500 species of wild pigeons, from tropical to temperate regions. Pigeon populations are distributed across all continents. Most are used for turning them into a valuable resource. With this diversity, harness the intelligence and exceptional traits of pigeons and meat production. Commercial pigeon farming, making it an attractive livelihood for many people around the world. Requires low initial investment but yields high profit, reached a valuation of $95 billion in 2020. The commercial pigeon farming industry in Asia not only helps increase household income, but also plays a significant role in promoting sustainable agricultural economic development. The Asia-Pacific market for breeding meat pigeons. The breeding pairs should be healthy with bright eyes, no physical defects, soft and shiny feathers, and no signs of illness. To raise meat pigeons, farmers must select male and female pigeons with specific characteristics. The pigeons should also have the ability to lay many eggs and reproduce effectively. Known for its stable reproduction rate and ability to adapt easily to Asian climates. With these characteristics, pigeon farms typically use a concentrated rearing system rather than allowing the birds to roam freely. The French pigeon is a fast-growing. This approach simplifies management, care, and disease prevention. The coops are equipped with light bulbs and ventilation. Farmers usually construct tall, spacious, with well-ventilated walkways, maintaining a distance of 3 to 4 feet between cages, troughs, water dispensers, and nesting boxes. Each pair of parent pigeons should be housed in an individual cage. Inside the cage, provisions must include to keep the spaces bright and cool. The key to success in commercial pigeon farming. The cages are stacked in rows to save space while maintaining air, lies in providing high quality feed. Each day, farmers use a pre-prepared with a gap of 2 to 4 inches between tiers. Each ingredient is carefully to create a nutritious blend, according to specific ratios, and mixed thoroughly using a machine consisting of grains such as corn, mung beans, and other supplementary ingredients to distribute feed evenly into each trough. The farmers then transport the feed to a rearing area. As they walk along the coop, farmers push a cart while skillfully using their hands and distribute it evenly into the feeding troughs. The pigeons quickly gather around the trough. At each trough, they pause briefly to ensure the pigeons receive an adequate amount of food, eagerly pecking at the feed. This well-coordinated process ensures the flock is always well and nourished on time. Pigeons thrive in clean and airy environments, making coop hygiene essential. Disease prevention is also crucial on pigeon farms. In summer, farmers clean the coops daily, while in winter, they can reduce the cleaning frequency. Pigeons reach maturity. This is especially true for young pigeons, to ensuring robust pigeon development, which have a weaker immunity. Disinfecting the coops and maintaining a healthy environment are Despite this, large-scale farms can still collect thousands of eggs daily, with each female laying only 1 to 2 eggs per clutch. However, their egg production is relatively between 4 to 6 months of age, at which point the females begin laying, often costing 10 times more than chicken eggs. A pigeon farm can produce around 8 to 9 breeding cycles annually. Consequently, pigeon eggs are primarily used for hatching. Due to their low production, pigeon eggs are rare and highly valuable. Farms can produce superior commercial pigeons to meet market demand. With a stable and high-quality breeding cycle, pigeon chicks hatch from their eggs after around 17 to 18 days of incubation. During harvesting, farmers handle the delicate chicks with care in order to avoid injury. The newly hatched pigeons are then transferred to the rearing coop along with a pair of parent pigeons. The presence of their parents makes the chicks feel secure, helping them grow healthier in a familiar and natural environment. In each nest, farmers place several baby pigeons. After a few days, they are gradually introduced to supplementary feed. The young pigeons are initially nurtured by their mothers with crop. Baby pigeons typically reach maturity, a special nutrient produced in the mother's crop. From 2 to 3 weeks after hatching, the young pigeons begin to become at around 26 days old and explore their surroundings and begin reproduction, transforming into strong, mature pigeons ready to integrate into the environment. Pigeons 4 to 5 weeks of age, they are fully grown and harvested when they reach approximately 2 months. China is home to some of specializing in pigeon-based dishes. Farmers usually sell them to suppliers or restaurants. Pigeon farming models in the world, with approximately 9 million pigeons. Major farming facilities are located in Guangzhou, Shenzhen. These pigeon farms operate on a cycle of selling young pigeons every 4 days in order to maintain balance and optimize production. Processing pigeons is similar. In each batch, around 3,000 pigeons are sold, with farmers carefully selecting them to ensure the highest quality and meet market demands. Processing other poultry, such as chickens or duck, to evisceration and cleaning. Pigeons that handle everything from blood draining and feathering. The birds are hung on modern automated production, packaged whole. Pigeon meat is consumed in many countries worldwide, especially the meat of young pigeons, which is rich in protein, vitamins, and minerals. Fried pigeon is a particularly appealing aromatic, making it irresistible to us, not only for its delicious flavor, but also for its visually enticing appearance. In Florida, unique when fried to a golden crisp, the pigeon skin becomes glossy, crispy. Keepers focus on training their birds to travel distances and return to their coops, adding charm to the activity. And colourful pigeons are highly valued for their aesthetic appeal, showcasing the remarkable homing instincts of pigeons. For pigeons bred for sporting activities, farmers need more space. The environment of a pigeon farm depends on the purpose of rearing them, often referred to as messenger birds. This activity is more popular, especially in countries like the Netherlands, England, and the United States. Fully grown, pigeons can begin training. Compared to raising pigeons around 6 weeks after hatching, once they're quickly turning the activity into a thrill that brings people together. Release their trained pigeons to see which pigeon clubs organize flight competitions for these birds. Here you're witnessing a race involving pigeons worth around $1 million. It can range from 100 to 300 miles. return home the fastest, covering distances the anticipate. Farmers focus on breeding colour and excitement of watching pigeons fly back to the finish are key elements of what makes this sport so captivating. Are willing to pay high prices to own high quality birds, providing farmers with a stable source of income. Looking to train them as racing pigeons. Enthusiasts of racing pigeons, robust pigeons that meet the demands of buyers. Duck farming is a traditional and widely practiced industry in Asia, where the demand for duck meat and eggs remains consistently high. Moving beyond small-scale operations, duck farming in many countries has undergone significant transformation. Dollars from duck farms. By applying modern tech, farmers can optimize production costs and expand their market reach. Each year, Asian farmers can earn millions. The practice of free-range duck herd, duck farming has become common in Southeast Asia, has unique characteristics rarely found elsewhere in the multi-million dollar business. From farms to various fields in food. Farmers often guide flocks of thousands of ducks. The ducks lay eggs scattered across the field. In Vietnam, duck farming for meat, making egg collection a challenge. Eggs are gathered after the ducks have rested. Is one of the most thriving industries, with its network of rivers and vast runs, ensuring they remain intact and fresh. For raising ducks. According to the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development, the country provides an ideal approximately 80 million in 2020 supplier of duck meat. Not only Vietnam's total duck population, this makes Vietnam domestic consumption, but also for. One of the popular farming models in Vietnam involves raising. The rice fields become the ideal feed. Ducks stirs up the soft mud under the ones for ducks. Each step in rice fields after harvest, following each, revealing fallen grains, tiny eggs, and small organisms, a natural food source that they eagerly seek. The expansive fields allow ducks to roam freely, often ease. They run, swim, flap their wings and enhances the texture of their meat. Hundreds of feet daily across the run, which helps develop strong muscles, reducing the risk of disease compared to confined rearing. Outdoor activity also boosts their immune. Range ducks not only have firmer, more. This makes them appealing even to the most discerning markets for meat, but also significantly lower fat content. Save around 50% on feed costs. This farming model helps when compared to fully confined methods. Alongside natural food sources, farmers supplement the duck's diet with industrial feeds like rice bran, cornmeal, and free-range duck farming offers benefits, such as improved soil quality and controlling pests in the field. The care process is divided to ensure uniform growth and standard weight. Are usually kept in enclosures to maintain warmth several stages. Ducklings between 1 and 3 weeks after 8 to 10 weeks of adults, leveraging natural food sources and open spaces for exercise provide nutrient-rich feed. From week to week 8, ducks are released into and are ready for harvest. Ducks reach a weight of 5.5 to 6 pounds. Duck meat harvested in Vietnam is widely consumed in domestic restaurants and exported to international markets, Japan and South Korea. In 2022, Vietnam exported over 22 billion pounds of duck meat. In processed duck meat exports have penetrated demanding markets. Notably, businesses specialize in Europe, which impose strict quality and food safety standards, generating tens of millions of dollars in revenue. China leads Asia in duck egg production, accounting for around 40 billion eggs annually. Alongside countries like Vietnam, Thailand, and the Philippines, these nations account for more than 80% of global duck meat production of ducks across many Asian countries. In the Philippines, duck farming for egg production is thriving, underscoring the cultural and culinary significance. Profits from this specialty dish have encouraged farmers to, driven by the high demand for balut, a popular delicacy in larger scale duck egg farms, providing a stable, sustainable source of income. These farms are typically designed with well-ventilated housing. Philippine farmers primarily adopt semi-industrial farming systems, unlike the free-range model in Vietnam, featuring wooden or mesh floors for effective drainage and hygiene maintenance. Each housing unit can accommodate 100-300 ducks. The environmental conditions within these facilities are meticulously managed to ensure high egg-laying productivity. The coop must have enough natural feed and water troughs are cleaned. Hygiene is crucial, as it directly affects the health of the pond and a constant source of drinking water for the ducks. And waste is removed periodically. Grass, leafy greens, and rice bran. Supplemented with natural food sources. Feed for laying ducks in the Philippines consists of high-protein industrial feed, but usually divide into 2 meals, morning and afternoon. Farmers can feed ducks or homemade mixed with rations to sustain their flocks effectively. In fully confined systems, farmers may use commercial feed. Feeding is usually done during the cooler part of the day. However, if farmers do not provide enough protein in their diet, they may start at one another. Ducks are not aggressive animals, around 4 to 5 months of age, and maintain consistent production for around 1 to 2 years. On average, each can lay around 200 to 250 eggs. Ducks begin laying eggs. Farmers typically collect eggs at least once a year, depending on care and environmental conditions, or dry straw to prevent breakage. Egg containers are lined with. After harvest, eggs are sold. A flock of 1,000 ducks can yield around 700 to 800 eggs daily. Grocery stores and supermarkets based on size and quality. Some eggs are sold fresh at traditional markets. Balut eggs are not only highly consumed domestically, while others are processed into a product with the highest economic value, but are also exported to international markets in the US, Canada, and Saudi Arabia, where large Filipino communities reside. Annually, the Philippines exports millions of ducks, generating over 25 million. In Thailand, duck farming also significantly contributes in revenue to the agricultural economy through the adoption of modern technology and diverse integrated farming model. Ducks are allowed to freely roam on ponds. Is the integration of ducks into fish farming systems. One notable feature of duck farming in Thailand. The special feature of this model is its sustainability and dual benefits. Feeding on natural resources such as algae and plants, duck manure serves as a natural source of nutrients for while also helping control weed and pest growth in the water, reducing the need for commercial feeding, ecological balance. Simultaneously, having ducks pond minimizes water pollution by Thailand farmers actively produce ducklings using incubators and no deformities for hatching. They select eggs with uniform sizes, thick, checking for embryos and ensuring the eggs are free from defects. Eggs must be turned frequently, around 3 to 5 times a day. During the first 2 weeks of incubation, farmers often use light to inspect the internal quality of eggs. Egg incubators provide a stable environment with temperature and humidity, resulting in higher hatch rates when compared to traditional method development and prevents the embryo from sticking to the shell. This ensures even embryo factors, ensuring healthier and higher quality ducklings. Additionally, they minimize risks from environment. Thanks to incubators, farmers can optimize the breeding process. Moreover, Thailand is increase productivity and improve overall efficiency in duck farming. High quality ducklings also reduce loss after the farming season. Ensuring no antibiotics or growth hormones are used. Organic duck farming strictly adheres to international for its organic duck farming model, targeting premium markets such as Japan and